Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. Today I am super excited. Number one, I've got the day off from the day job, but number two, I'm doing something that I haven't done for a long time. I'm checking out some screeners that directors have sent me. Well, one a director has sent me, the other one I'm pretty sure was sent to me by a publicist, but I digress. This first film that I'm going to be discussing today was sent to me by the director of the movie, George Massimillo. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, George. So from here on out, I'm just gonna say George. Well, anyways, George hit me up last year, right around the holidays, and I'd already pretty much had my entire end of the year planned and laid out, so I told him that I would definitely check his movie out as soon as I could at the beginning of 2024. So here we are. So what is the movie It's Love Bro about? Well, it tells the story of two individuals, Bob and Jerry. Now, Bob is recently dumped. He's recently got out of a long-term relationship. And Jerry is engaged to an MMA fighter of all things. Alright, so anyways, Bob is working at an office. Jerry is the new hire. The two of them become friends. Bada bing, bada boom. Did I mention this is a romantic comedy? Yep, that's right. It's a romantic comedy. And you know, I got a soft place in my heart for romantic comedies and silly kind of comedy wackiness and all that good stuff. I'm trying to bring the word wackiness back, right? I'm trying to get the whole wackiness ensues to become a thing again. So if you could help me out there, please do. Anyways, guys, I'm really excited to check this movie out. I was very honored that George hit me up out of the blue. He checked out some of my videos. He liked what he saw, so he decided to send this to me. So thank you very much, George. I'm very honored to be able to take part in all of this. Now, as of right now, It's Love Bro is not out in theaters. It's not on a VOD service or streaming. It's doing the film circuit right now, or the film festival circuit right now. So it could be coming to your town, so keep your eyes open. If you see it in the paper or something like that, a local film festival or all, you know what? Check it out, maybe. Just like, wait, well, let me get to the review first. I haven't watched the movie yet, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Well, my cat Haku, my good old movie buddy, is waiting on me as always, so it's time for me to stop yammering on about this and get over to the old futon and check out It's Love Bro. Welcome back. Just getting done watching It's Love Bro, and you know what, guys? I liked this movie. It was cute. It was a well-made little film, and you can tell that George put a lot of hard work and effort into this movie. Now, I said in the intro that he directed the film. He did a lot more than that. He also wrote this film, and he's one of the producers of the movie. So you can tell that a lot of work and time and effort went into making this film, and it's obvious. There's a lot of good stuff here, but you know what? I have to be honest with my criticism. So let's get this stuff started, shall we? We're going to start off with the negatives and then move into the positives to end the video on the ever so important high note. So my one big issue with this movie is the villain, okay? The fiance, Jerry's fiance. It didn't work for me. I didn't really see the point of him being there. They established early on that Jerry really didn't like this guy, and then all of a sudden they're engaged. And it just didn't seem to serve any kind of purpose whatsoever. Except for we need a villain. We need something to cause some kind of stress between these two. But there was plenty of other stuff there that they could have worked with. They could have just stuck with the idea of Bob just breaking up with his girlfriend and then, you know, moving in and trying to figure out where to go in his life and things of that sort. He meets Jerry. The two of them, you know, become friends for a while and their relationship blooms from there. It didn't really seem like the MMA fighter really served any purpose except, oh, we need a villain of this story. Other than that, honestly, I liked this movie. There was some technical issues that I could beat this movie to pieces on and things of that sort, but yet again, like I said, this was a low-budget, independent film that a lot of people put a lot of hard work into, and you can tell. So I'm not going to do that at all. But what I am going to do is talk about the positives. The first thing that I would like to say is that this movie does have a few little cute, funny moments. I did like it. There is a good story here, despite some predictable moments. It does still run along quite well. I like the flow of this movie. It had excellent pacing. But where this movie really shines, I would say, is the chemistry between our two leads. Matt Venture, who plays Bob, and Laura Gilchrist, who plays Jerry. The two of them together were great. That's why I didn't feel like we needed this ex or this boyfriend or whatever he was, fiance, at all, because I really just like focusing on them. Another neat thing that I feel this movie did, now a lot of movies do the trick where two characters are texting back and forth and they show the little bubble and the text pop up. Well, something I thought that was kind of cool and different to set this aside, instead of doing like the text up on the screen, there was the person basically, it kind of looked like a confessional for a reality TV show. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's kind of what it was. Like the character's face popped up in the bubble, and then they said their little bit, and then it went on, the other person, and so on and so forth. It was a neat little touch that I feel set the movie aside and gave it a little bit of personality. So right now, as I said, this movie is making the film festival circuit around wherever. George's just trying to find some outlets. He hasn't been able to really get it onto any kind of streaming services yet or anything like that. So it's still making that festival circuit. So keep your eyes open. I do think that this is a fun little watch. If it comes to your town and it's at one of these festivals, definitely give it a view. Check it out. See what you think. Because you know what? Like I say all the time, we need to support our independent theaters and our independent filmmakers, because they're the lifeblood of the film industry. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. I'm gonna.